Hey YouTube, welcome to my channel, or back to my channel, whichever one. I am here to talk about today one of my favorite styles of sneakers of all time, and that would be the Reebok Instapump. Love them! I know a lot of people are very indifferent and have different opinions about these shoes. Some people think they're ugly, some people think they're hella cute, some people think they're ahead of their time, very futuristic, and I love them for all those reasons. I think they're such a unique shoe. I first discovered them when I was a kid. I saw Bjork, who is my favorite artist, and still one of my favorite artists of all time. Not the top one, but she's forever permanently up there in my favorite artists. I had a scrapbook dedicated to her at one point when I was younger, and I'll never forget the image that I found in a magazine of her wearing Reebok Instapumps. I'll try to add the photo up here. I was obsessed with that photo. But anyways, I discovered the shoes then, and I was immediately hooked. I was like, what are those? I want them. At the time, they were pretty expensive, and they kind of still are, depending on your budget. And my parents couldn't afford them for me, especially when you're a growing child. Some people like to spend a lot of money on shoes for their kids, but it's like if your foot is still growing, maybe not. And that's how my parents felt. So I was not able to get those shoes, but I always wanted them in my teens. And as I got older, I was finally able to afford them for myself, but also to hunt for them at reasonable prices, because at launch, usually they range from 120 and up. Yeah, I believe they're usually 120 and up. And I decided to, go online, because back then when you're a kid, like at least when I was growing up, it wasn't as easy to shop online, especially for unique pieces from all around the world. But nowadays you can go on so many different websites where people are reselling items. Some people are flipping them and selling them for way more than they purchased them for, and some people are selling them for less. And I have lucked out, and I've grown my Instapump collection quite a bit, and my teenage childhood dreams are now true. And today I wanted to talk about a pair that I fell in love with, but at first I did not fall in love with. I was like, oh, what are those? And I was like, do I need those in my life? I was very split. I was like, I love a print, but do I need those in my life? Because it's like when you have so much stuff, it's like, do you need this in your life? And now that pair would be the opening ceremony plaid Instapump. I haven't seen many people talk about these online, like on YouTube. There's a lot of Instapump videos, but I haven't seen many on this one. I fell in love with them once they went on sale. I was like, I may be leaving New York next year, and I would love a pair of shoes that are... No, it was not a love a pair of shoes. I wanted a piece of opening ceremony. The story about opening ceremony is that opening ceremony was a really cool, unique boutique in New York City. It opened right around the time when I moved here, maybe a little before, and they sold really cool, like up-and-coming young designers, very cutting-edge pieces, but they also sold exclusive pieces by like bigger designers also. And they also sold really cool things like Jeremy Scott, which wasn't very easy to find unless you lived in like New York or LA. And a place like Opening Ceremony definitely had it, because you weren't gonna find it in like a Bloomingdale's, and it was definitely a place where people that love fashion like loved going to. They also had like the best parties, and I don't know, it was really like a boutique that rung true to my heart, even if I wasn't buying anything out of there, because the price point at Opening Ceremony was kind of high, unless at the time you were buying their just like Opening Ceremony box logo type pieces. So I saw these shoes and I was like, it'll be nice to have these as like a memory of Opening Ceremony. Oh yeah, they opened in 2002. See, date on the back tab, on the back heel of the shoe. These are really cool shoes. Anyways, back to Opening Ceremony. Opening Ceremony unfortunately closed. I think it was during the world crisis / pandemic. which is understandable. But it was weird because they said that they were like rebranding themselves. I was like, rebranding yourself is what? I was like, why aren't they just having like an online store where they just still sold really cool pieces from designers all around the world? Because even at their like ending days, they were still doing that. They had really cool collaborations with young designers from all around the world, which was so cool. And that was what made Opening Ceremony unique, is that you could find pieces from all, like, so many different countries, like the Olympics Opening Ceremony. Get it? So that's what I loved about them. And then all of a sudden they decided to change the format of their business. They decided to only focus on Opening Ceremony branded pieces, which aren't that good, sis. I mean, it's really interesting. I'll try to add some photos here, but their pieces became very basic, but really overpriced. Because, like, now you can find, I don't know, their bags for, like, $200, when I swear those bags used to be, like, $50. It's very unique. I don't want to hate on them because, you know, I love Opening Ceremony, but I don't really like the direction that they've gone in. But maybe they just felt like it was a necessary thing for them to do business-wise. I don't know. But I'm here to talk about these shoes. They're really cool. I almost did not buy them. When they first came out on the Reebok's website, I believe they were like $180 or $160. And I was like, oh, that's kind of pricey. And I was like, I don't know if I would ever wear this plaid. Fast forward like a few months later, they went on sale and they were like $60 or $70. I thought they weren't gonna have my size because size 13s run out so quick. All you shoe companies, if anyone at Reebok is listening, please stock more of 13s and 12s, the bigger sizes and the smaller sizes. You know, you always have like the middle sizes always in stock, but how about you like restock bigger sizes? Anyways, I saw that they were on sale and I was like, oh, they're not gonna have my size. And then a few days later I checked and they had a 13 and it said only one pair left, and I was like, I need you. I was like, I need to at least see them in person. Reebok has a really great return policy, and I was like, I want to check them out. They're $60, like $70 or something. And I own so many other Instapumps that I definitely wanted to see how these were in person. And I'm amazed. I think they're so much better in person. It's two different plaid textiles. This one is like the usual pump material. I forget what it is. It's kind of like a plastic. It's really cool. Or is it a neoprene? I think it depends on which shoe it is. This one feels more like a plastic because if you don't know, you pump it up and air goes into the chambers to secure it better to your feet, which is really awesome. You pump this button up and it it fills with air. And then this fabric is actually like a plaid, like cotton fabric, and I was like, oh, these are so good in person. The toe is leather, and then the back is leather also, and I was like really into them when I saw them in person. I was like, these are so cool. Another reason I decided to get the yellow is because it reminds me of Cher from Clueless. Those little outfits that they wore. I'm trying to add the photo right there, and I was like, I love Clueless. I'm such a Valley girl on the inside. So I was like, I love these shoes. I thought they were not going to go with many things that I own. But it goes perfectly with my Telfar bag. It goes with so many socks that I own. It just goes with a lot of things that I could actually wear them with, which is really cool. Instapumps are so comfortable. I have very flat feet, and the carbon fiber is actually really supportive of my flat feet. I was shocked when I purchased my first pair, which will be another video, because I want to do a video of my entire Instapump collection. I think it'll be interesting, but I wanted to make a separate video about these because of the Opening Ceremony connection and how it rings true to my heart, and also because I almost did not purchase these. So if you see these and you were on the fence, I definitely suggest buying them. They're so freaking cool. They also came in a green plaid, like a dark green plaid, but I felt like this yellow was very me. So that's why I got the yellow. They have the white sole. I've worn these a couple times, you can see. But they're even better in person. They have the Opening Ceremony insole on the other one, take this out. You can see it says opening ceremony in there. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, they're really cool. They're now, like, it's so funny. I was so on the fence with them, and I even suggested to another friend, maybe you should get those. It's like, but then I saw that they had them in my size, and I was like, maybe I should get those. And I was just like, what? They're so cool. I love them. They're like one of my favorite shoes now. So if you're thinking about getting the Reebok Instapump opening ceremony ones, I definitely suggest you get them, especially if you can find them on sale. I think the opening ceremony website sells them still for full price. Of course they do. But I definitely suggest you get them. The inside of them feels so premium. The print is so cool. Reebok may be going out of business soon. I mean, look up the news reports. I don't know. Adidas is trying to sell them away. Hopefully Reeboks does not fall off the face of the earth, because Instapumps are definitely my favorite shoes, and I want to wear them for years to come. I don't need any more pairs now. You'll see in my future upcoming video when I show off my entire collection how many pairs I own and the different styles. But I feel like, you know, these is the last pair that I purchased. Is pretty great. Like I said, I found them on sale. If you find them on sale, great. They are still available, I believe, on the openingceremony.com website for full price. And yeah, so hopefully good luck with finding these if you can find them. They're one of my favorite shoes. So yeah, if you have any comments of how you feel about the shoe, or if you own these, leave it down below. Or if you have the Instapump collection yourself, subscribe. Let's subscribe to each other and let me know what you love about them or what you hate about them. I mean, to each their own. You love them or you hate them. I tend to love them. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Hope you enjoyed this one. Like and subscribe, and bye. See you next time.